So after we discussed with my assistant the chat that we had about the cloud, I want to explain exactly what the cloud is all about. She asked a lot of important questions that everybody may have those questions as well. So as you can see, here is our cloud. In the air, you can see a cloud like that, right? This is a cloud right there, cloud in the air. The plane comes and flies through the cloud and goes around the world. So you are sitting right there and you can see the cloud, right? You can see the cloud moving around. As a matter of fact, it's white color for the cloud is white color, and you can see it. Everybody can see the cloud. But the only thing that is different about the cloud is that you cannot touch the cloud. You know, you cannot touch and feel it. You can't touch and feel it. It doesn't weigh. You can't say this is this dimension, this height, and so on and so forth. It's cloud is cloud. It's like air. Okay, so you cannot touch it, right? So, and then you can't actually feel it. Those are the two properties of the cloud that we know about today. You cannot touch it, you cannot really feel it. You can't even take a dimension. You can't even know how big it is or how dense it is or what is the depth and the height. Nothing like that, right? It's just floating. So that is what we all know about the cloud. Now, so we know that that is what the cloud is all about. Now, however, let's move down to being a company, right? You are working for a company. So this is a company that we have established. Let's, for example, we have a company that is running in your city. There may be a company in your city, maybe a telecommunication company, maybe a manufacturing company. They have computers in their offices. They are right there in the office. We will call it a data center. They have a data center where all their machines are sitting there. These are the machines that run the business. Accounting, finance, marketing is all there. So you come to work, this is you right here, you come to work, they will give you a laptop. You connect to the data center. Of course, you can touch it. Remember, you can touch and feel. You can touch and feel the machine. It's right there. You play with it, you work with it, you connect to it with your laptop, and everything is fine. But by the way, even if you're an employee, you have to have security clearance. Security clearance means you have a badge, they know who you are, before they allow you into the computer room to do anything. Otherwise, you will only be working, connecting with your laptop to the data center, and then you work for the company. Let's move a little bit further. So, now you know about on-premise. We call this on-premise, meaning on-site, a company on-site in your city. Right there, you can walk to the company, you can talk to the people there. They have machine running in their data center. Now, let's move a little bit over here. So, as you can see this picture right here, this is the same setup like we saw on premise. A company set up a data center in New York, set up another data center in Sierra Leone, set up another data center in Tokyo, in China, everywhere around the world. And then the company connect those data centers together. Okay, they are all interconnected. These are physical data center with machines planted all over the world on Earth. However, you are here connected with your laptop. If you go on Zoom and you start to hear the instructor, you are connecting to the cloud. So all of these machines or data centers that are out there in the world that you cannot touch, you don't know where they are, you cannot feel it, you cannot do anything, you can't even feel it. These are now called cloud computing. And the company who is the leader in the entire world today is called AWS. I will explain that during the lectures. So now look at it. Cloud computing. Why? Because they are out there in the world. Since you cannot touch it, you cannot feel it, It is out there, they're all connected, they're all data centers. That's where they call it cloud computing. Now let's go back to our original understanding of cloud computing that everybody knows. You cannot touch it, you cannot feel it, you can see it, but you cannot really touch it. This is the cloud act. So they borrow the name cloud, the technology industry borrowed the name cloud and applied it to this same data center that we all know about, but because you cannot touch and feel it and see it, they now call it cloud computing. Cloud computing. And that is the basis of this class. Once you understand the word cloud, and then you know why we are calling data centers around the world cloud computing, that is the basis of these lectures. You are going to understand everything from now on. The only way you can access the cloud and use the cloud is by connecting. This is your laptop, this is you, anywhere in the world. You connect through internet, then you can have access to it. For example, email. When you go to Yahoo to check email, you are checking from the cloud. When you go to Zoom for a class, conference, you are connecting to Zoom. When you go to shop on Amazon.com, to shop is e-commerce. You are now using the cloud. Do you know where the server is in the world? No, you don't. Do you even care where it is? No, you don't. You only care to get your services. So somebody is taking care of the entire network, building computers all around the world. It is called World Wide Web. Of course, this leading company that is doing all this work is called AWS. That is the technology that we're going to be studying. And for that, we will stop the video here and we're going to explain more when we go to class. Thank you so much.